What up, Huck Squad? I'm coming at you with another Discmania unboxing video. It was probably only like 3 or 4 weeks ago that Discmania sent me out a couple packages to do an unboxing video of, and just a few weeks later we have 2 more packages to do some unboxings of, and there's 3 separate molds in these boxes that we'll be going over today. There's actually a little catch. One of the molds in these boxes I am not allowed to say anything about. I can't even show you, I can't talk to you about it. So if I open one of these boxes and we get one of those molds that I can't talk about, we're just gonna have to unfortunately skip over it, but eventually on the channel that video will come out down the line, so make sure to drop the subscribe. I don't know which discs are in which box either, so I think I'm just gonna start with the slim box and see what's in this one. We're gonna do the same sort of style that I did for the last unboxing videos. We're not just gonna open up everything on this tee and show you everything. We're gonna open up one box at a time, or one mold at a time, and then I'll give you a couple practice throws on that hole that we're on so that you can see what the flights are like. And I also want to give a huge shout out to Trev behind the camera from Bucket Hat Studios. We have been trying to collaborate on a video for so long now, like probably like close to a year, and we finally were able to get together for a video. So he is an amazing videographer, an amazing editor, and I'm honestly just blessed to have him out here helping put this video together. So huge thanks to Trev from Bucket Hat Studios. Little plug here for his Instagram, go check him out. If anyone was around for the last video, I left my keys like halfway through the course and I had to run all the way back to get my keys after the video was all done. So I'm gonna make sure to put these back in my pocket when I'm all done. Okay. Oh, it is not the unannounced disc. In the very first package, we have the Nordic Phenom, which is Niklas and Tilla's Signature Series Special Blend S-Line PD. I know that's kind of a tongue twister, but wow, actually, this stamp is really cool. Similar to the last unboxing video, they sent me a pair of the Nordic Phenoms, so make sure to stick around to the end of the video if you maybe want to be able to get involved in some sort of giveaway. But I'm going to be flight testing the PD now. So I normally prefer to throw a forehand off this tee, and I have forehand PDs in the past, so just going to try to keep this nice and flat with the nose down so that it doesn't kind of sky out. That was a little bit straighter than I expected it to be, but that one actually glided really nice before it started to fade at the end, so happy with that first shot. First throws with the Nordic Phenom. I really like this plastic, like I've said before, and the feel in the hand is just great. And I threw those on forehands, but we now are at hole 2. It is a wide open, like 430-foot hole, so maybe I can give you some more flights of this Nordic Phenom. The disc that's in this box that I do know what it is and that I can talk about, I still have never actually had my hands on it, and that is the Mindbender. So looking forward to checking that one out. Even when they released the first MD1 a couple months ago, I still didn't get my hands on any of those, so. Alright, not gonna forget my keys. Alright. Right on top we have the Mindbender, which is the disc that I can talk about, and wow, it's got like a little bit of a metal flake in there too. This one has a really beautiful rainbow stamp on top with a frog in the middle. But another Simon Lizotte Signature Series, he really loves the MD1 for those nice straight shots that don't require much of a fade at the end. This is actually a little bit flatter than I expected it to be. I expected it to be pretty domey. I'm still warming up the arm a little bit, so I'm not going to be going full power just yet. Going to throw these Mindbenders, and then I'll probably give you a couple throws of the Nordic Phenom here, just because there's no trees to get in the way. You can really see the flights pretty well. I'm expecting these to be really straight. I'm going to try to throw them nice and flat, see if they have any turn. I'm guessing they're just going to go nice and straight with a little bit of fade at the end. I even felt like out of my hand, I early released that a little bit, and it still kind of just flipped up and glided with a little bit of fade. So let's see if I can kind of grip this one a little bit tighter and give it a little bit more snap. Gonna try to put these on a slight anhyzer. See if I can give them some air. You know what's not so good about these early fall mornings? The discs are completely soaked now after just throwing into this wide open field because of all the morning dew, but it is all right. These are kind of giving me like vibes similar to when I was out here throwing the P1. I know this is a mid-range, but it's an MD1, and they fly very similar. Like sometimes you think it's gonna keep hyzering, but it just kind of flips and just falls straight. So far I've only thrown these like 5 times, and I really like the flight. We're at hole 4 now, and this is about a 300-foot shot all the way to the basket. Really straight, slightly downhill, so I think it'll make some good shots for the Mindbender. And then I'm also gonna throw the Nordic Phenom on some flex forehand lines, try to flex it out to the left and have it crash back to the right. That was actually a perfect shot, but the rock right next to the basket skipped it to like 30 feet. That was actually so money. All right, see if we can replicate that. That's not gonna flip enough. Oh. Even a shot I didn't flip as much as I wanted to, it still just very gently faded. It did not crash very hard. Normally I throw my FD3 on a little bit of a forehand flex shot. So let's see if we can replicate that with the Nordic Phenom here. Yeah, solid, circle's edge. Try to throw this one just a hair flatter. Doesn't have as much bite as my FD3. Solid. So at this point you've seen a bunch of flights now with the Mindbenders and with the Nordic Phenoms, and to be honest, they knocked it out of the park with both of these discs. I personally love throwing these Mindbenders. They throw so straight, they kind of account for the mistakes that you might make in your form or in the angle that you release it on, because even on the shots that I feel like I'm early releasing and it's coming out on hyzer and I just expect it to just die to the left, it just keeps slowly gliding straight. And what I do like about the PDs is when I threw it on hole 4 on that flex forehand downhill, it was a little less overstable than I expected it to be, but it still fought back at the very end. And with me personally, with my forehand game, I really don't like forehanding anything that is neutral to understable. So this being stable to overstable was perfect for that straight forehand shot or that little bit of a flex anhyzer shot, kind of like you saw on hole 1 at the very beginning of this episode too. So I just really enjoy throwing these discs. So I think what I'm going to be giving away is one of each. I'm going to be giving away this orange Nordic Phenom, and I'm also going to be giving away this kind of highlighter yellow-green Mindbender. So if you want a chance to win either of these, just drop a hashtag Discmania in the comments and I will choose a random winner in a couple days, and then I'll reach out to you and get some shipping information to get you these beautiful new discs. So thanks for all the support, guys, and we're going to throw these discs just a couple more times, give you guys a few more looks at it, but really fun unboxing, and I'm just super grateful that Discmania even sends me stuff to do these unboxings for. So thanks to Discmania, thank you to all you guys for supporting the channel and for supporting these videos, because without you guys, I wouldn't even be on the ambassador team. So once again, big thanks to you guys for the support, and that's why I always want to try and give back to you guys. So make sure to drop a hashtag Discmania for your chance to win both of these discs.